Hey everybody, it's Melissa. I wanted to share with you my scent of the day and my scent of the night that I had yesterday, just because I thought that it went pretty well, but then I'll tell you kind of where it went a little bit wrong. All right, so yesterday I threw on, I always want to say Oceania because that's how I've been pronouncing it since I got this bottle, but Oceania. All right, I threw on this fragrance in the morning because I was going to the beach. And at first I wasn't going to wear a fragrance, but then I remembered that I used to always wear this to the beach. So I did, and it was so good. I gotta say though, the beach wasn't as hot as I was expecting. It was definitely pretty gloomy, a little bit overcast, but it was still like warm enough. You know, I would still say it was like 70 degrees outside, but I didn't have the sunlight beating on my skin, making this fragrance kind of just push off even more. So I found this to be a pretty intimate scent. Then again, I only ended up doing 3 sprays of it. I did 1 behind each ear and then 1 on the back of my neck. But this fragrance to me, it just smells like a luxurious Sprite. And you heard me right. When I say Sprite, I'm talking about the soda, okay? Because this scent, I do find it unique in that regard because there's not too many fragrances that have this sort of DNA. And by the way, this is a very unisex scent. I feel like it suits whoever wants to wear it. Another fragrance that's kind of similar to this is Sedley by Parfums de Marly. I think that one maybe leans just a little bit, it's marketed as masculine, right? Maybe it leans a little bit more masculine, but both of them are pretty similar to each other, just smell-wise. So if you like Sedley and you don't have it, maybe you can try Oceania. Jesus, man, I'm just gonna start saying Oceania again. But you can give this fragrance a shot and see if you like it. But this one's really refreshing. It's very bright. It's one of those fragrances that when you wear it, it really does boost your mood. This, though, I did notice there was just a little touch of sweetness in this fragrance when I did wear it. I'm not sure where that really came from because typically when I have been wearing this scent, it's very much a bright fragrance. So having just like that touch of sweetness was very interesting. It wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't nauseating. It didn't make me regret wearing the scent, but I just kind of wanted to share that with y'all because that was a new thing that I picked up on when I was wearing this. I'm like, oh, okay. There's just like just a little smidge, a little touch of it. But nonetheless, I still love this fragrance. But I mean, I've had this thing for a couple years. I got this and Elysium at the same time. And as you could see, there's not too much, if any, like of a dent in this bottle. Whereas Elysium, I ran through that fragrance so fast. I'm already on my 2nd bottle of it. But I still enjoy this. This is like probably my 2nd favorite Raja fragrance that I have tried. Now for my scent of the night, I ran it back with Layton. Again, let me smell it. Yeah, I ran it back with Layton again. And because the other night I wore this as my scent of the night. And, you know, I was showered up. I was feeling fresh. Then I did 2 sprays of Layton again. Same spots with like the back of my neck, right? It was good. But then it wasn't as cold last night. So and this is like a vanilla apple fragrance. I wasn't really feeling it as much as I did the night before, where it was just a little bit chillier. Because like I said, I really feel like this shows out the best when it's cold, okay? If it's still one of those nights that you're still in a t-shirt because it's not that cold out, I still don't think that this shines at its truest potential. It's not as snuggly, because there were moments throughout the night where I was like, okay, it's like, did I have to throw this fragrance on? You know, nonetheless, it's still a beautiful, sweet fragrance. But for me, I guess I'm just hyper aware of sweet scents because of the area that I live in. Like this morning, because this thing does perform over 12 hours on my skin. So like this thing has great longevity to it. But this morning when I woke up, I could still smell it and it was bright outside, you know, and I'm like, oh, fuck, like I just did not want to smell Layton when there's not a cloud in the sky. You know what I mean? Even though it develops nicely, even though I love this scent, it's just like, to me personally, sweet fragrances and hot days don't go well together, and I don't like wearing that. There's some people that really do love that, but for me, it really is not my cup of tea. So I really do enjoy both of these fragrances. And I just found it interesting because, you know, these are very different scent profiles, and then trying to throw on two fragrances in one day, in the span of, you know, 24 hours to kind of see what that was like. It's not something that I'm going to be doing on the regular. I wanted to test it out again because I was craving wearing both of these scents. But I would say the winner for that day was definitely Oceania. Love, love, love. Just how happy this scent makes me. I really don't, I haven't smelled anything else besides Sedley that is similar to this DNA. And what's interesting is this isn't an experience I had yesterday, but just an experience in general when I have worn this fragrance and it's been warm outside. People really love it. Like when I'm giving somebody a hug, they're like, oh man, yeah, you smell good. That's really nice. You know, there is like a luxurious kind of feel to this scent. It's not a typical fragrance that, like the typical DNA that you would smell at Sephora or Ulta or at your mall, your local mall, where, you know, on the masculine or the feminine side, that there'd be something like this. So it definitely kind of feels a little bit scaled up. But just, I mean, I find this to be worth wearing any time during the day. But let's say you're going to brunch, right? Or let's say you're going to a nice lunch, or you're going on a boat or something like that, or you're dressing up just a little bit, but it's still casual. This is going to be a really good fragrance that will for sure make you stand out. I promise you, nobody else around you will be wearing it. I mean, in the same regard, Layton as well, because both of these, let's be real, they're niche fragrances. So a lot of people don't really know them like that. A lot of people in the fragrance, everyone in the fragrance community knows these two fragrances. But outside of that, which is 99% of the people you're actually going to encounter, people don't know these scents. And when they do smell them, they get so much love. So I cannot wait for those cooler, rainy days so that I can actually throw on this fragrance, not at nighttime, but I mean, it'll still go well at night. But as far as this one goes, this is basically a year-round type of fragrance for me, at least. All right, anyways, let me know what y'all's scent of the day is. I'm probably not going to throw on a fragrance today because I might be going to a place where there's going to be some bugs and I just don't want to be swatting them off of me. But yeah, let me know what your scent of the day is and what your scent of the night was, if you were wearing one last night or whatever, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And again, in case I didn't mention it earlier in this video, I'll put the discount links for these fragrances in the comment section below and also in the description box, but please note those are affiliate links. And not all of them are affiliate links. I think the first one is, and there's some affiliate codes. So I do get a slight bit of commission if y'all use those. So as always, buy where you feel the most comfortable. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.